You're the king of the gods, and it's on a 12-year-old to solve your issues. Like, come on, man. Hi, I'm Jessa,
And I'm Alex.
and this is Jessa and Alex Watch.
Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Season 1, Episode 2. I became Supreme Lord of the Bathroom.
Beautiful. I wonder if those are the chapter titles. As previously discussed, it has been a minute since I have read the book. If
Yeah.
not, they're very charming titles. Well done.
Yes. Um, I don't know if I have much to say before we start this episode. As like I'm excited to see the camp. I think it was a really smart decision to like not really show us the whole thing in the last episode, even like our other main characters.
Yeah. One thing that I was thinking about that I forgot to say in the last one was I was wondering if the whole blue food of it all was going to come into it because Percy's mom gave him a little baggie of blue M&Ms, and then I thought they were going to have the discussion about it, but nothing was said. But that is, for some reason, something that has always stuck with me from the book was that her terrible boyfriend made some snotty comment sometime about how blue food doesn't exist, and so her passive aggressive joke with Percy has been making as much blue food as humanly possible and bringing him blue food and all that. And so I'm
Why
wondering
is
if
she
that
with
will, I
him?
don't know. I don't, there has to be a
We
reason.
must be forgetting a reason. This is
We
a
must
real
be.
reaction for you guys because though we have read the source material, that was quite a few years ago. So,
It's like 3 years ago when we were fresh from college.
let's watch and see what hijinks get up to in these bathrooms. That was a
Exactly.
sentence that didn't make any sense. So just let's watch
Just
the
roll with it.
show.
Right, because there's no way that they cast what's her name for
Well, that's
a two
exactly right.
minute.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, like,
I
if
just
you don't
is
see
it
the
like
body, then they're not
yeah,
dead.
yeah, yeah. I was just like, is it like Loki and they're going to a different dimension when they're being pruned or
The amount of people I've already seen wearing these orange Camp Half-Blood shirts is really cute.
oh,
My job was to protect you, to get you here safely. Maybe if I had told you the truth a little sooner, your mom would still be here.
okay, that's
That was
actually
her
not your job.
job.
Correct.
Not to speak ill of the pruned.
It was so important I get here because my father's a god. So I'm gonna go find him.
Okay. Okay, buddy.
Good luck with that. The gods are famously great involved parents. Dionysus, I'm assuming.
I love this
Excuse me?
greenhouse.
I'm Percy Jackson.
Beautiful.
I'm new here.
Peter Johnson is here.
Okay. Wait, Percy?
I wonder how they got, like, how they do his physicality.
That's what I was wondering. I forgot to ask about that because I know like James McAvoy had like a funny little like he had to like crouch all the time.
Yeah.
And I think other shows have or movies with fawns like Pan's Labyrinth, there's like a whole rig that he
Yeah.
wore. But that's a lot to ask of a kid, either of those.
I think my dad may be around here somewhere.
Just hanging out at camp with those curls.
He's so
I think I really
cute.
need that right now.
I think I can.
Love Jason Mantzoukas.
Me too.
Son.
Dad?
Yes, Peter.
Take a little peekaroni at your skin.
Right.
In the galley, there is a bottle of 1985 Chateau.
Oh, is he supposed to be sober at camp?
You? Me? Who cares?
Rover, you don't want to jump in?
Rude to stare.
Mr. Bruner? Mr. Bruner's real name is Chiron. Camp Activities Director, Immortal.
They really needed better onboarding, I think, for this camp.
Agreed.
I mean, you're a horse. My father won't talk to me unless I get him a drink. Well, this all seems totally normal and reasonable.
No.
No, no, no.
I think maybe they're just depending on him to kind of have a funny walk and maybe did like blue socks.
He's doing good with the physicality though. Like I
Yeah, he
believe that
is.
he's got such a long
Monsters can't
horse
enter it.
body.
Yeah, I feel like the scale isn't quite
World
right.
can't touch it.
In Narnia, it's specified that the bodies of the horses are like giants, which they have to be to make the scale correct.
Right.
You haven't been claimed, Percy.
I forgot that this was a plot, that it was a secret who he was.
Your father might claim you tomorrow. It might be next week. It might be...
Never.
Mom couldn't have dropped that in her little
Right.
chat.
Your dad's name is Posey.
Not his little bedroll.
No.
He doesn't even get a bunk.
Interesting to me how fantasy series want to like make dryads look fancy when they're, I feel like they're always just described as just women who like maybe have like tree branches in their hair.
And that when a mortal is really close to death, Hades himself can actually reach out and
Yes, we know.
Is that the plot of this movie? He doesn't go to Hades, does he?
He might.
It has really been a long time since I read these books.
You will say nothing to him about this. Do you understand?
No, I don't understand actually. That's his mama.
If he wants to meet Mr. Hades, we should let him.
Kind of makes you wonder how it feels.
The beacons are lit.
I left you here.
Wait, who are you? You have a lot of opinions.
You want justice.
We all have them, you know. Intense, recurring nightmares.
I do think it's messed up that you don't get a bed until daddy
Right.
claims you. Like, can we talk about it? It's a little bit Maribel. It's a little bit Encanto.
Mr. Hermes, could you provide an extra bunk, please?
That doesn't matter. We're all on the same team here.
why is that okay? Why do they get to bring us here to just ignore some of us?
Spend too much time trying to
They're
figure
like real assholes, buddy.
They're bad.
You probably should have listened better to your mom's stories.
Hey,
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Oh, I remember Clarisse.
Kid who killed the Minotaur. Is that right?
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, you want attention around here, dummy? You better be ready for it when it comes.
I think he was actually just trying to not die. I don't think he was like doing a thing at that point.
I love the like idea of it being cool to wear your long sleeves rolled up under your camp shirt. Like only the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only the cool kids have parents that provide a long sleeve.
Exactly.
Like what is the alimony / child support for these gods?
An excellent question. Also, like Parent Trap vibes, obviously.
Oh, of course. Oh, of course.
Like, I have class and you,
And
don't.
I've never done anything like this before, and it looks super dangerous.
Yeah, you never killed a Minotaur before either. So you did.
That's true.
I mean,
like it's
only
just
dangerous
bow
if
and
you
arrows.
pointed at the other children. Like,
Right,
calm
like-
down, Percy.
Percy, remember when you went against a minotaur with a pin?
Yeah, it's okay. Just point away from other children. You're good. Wow, I'm so sorry. We spoke too soon.
We doubted you, Percy. You knew yourself.
Son. Okay, so no fire affinity, no air affinity.
Maybe
I like the smell of burnt mac and cheese.
I like the smell of begging.
that's a little devious of them. They should stop that.
I wonder if like the plot of the final books is Percy learning to be like to the gods, like all together.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm doing this right. I hope you can hear me.
Wait for me. I'm coming and wait, I'm coming with you.
I've made some friends here. Like,
I think I'm gonna like it here.
they might really like me.
Sorry that you're dead and all, Mom, but I got buddies now.
My life's kind of great now, but
Sorry for the sacrifice, but
My father, he just didn't show.
that sucks, buddy.
He had to ignore
okay, you know what? I feel like this kid, and I don't want them to make this, but I feel like this kid would do really well in a young Luke Skywalker story.
Yeah.
He's got the right vibe. He's close enough in look. I mean, he's not like a dead ringer, but that doesn't matter. But I feel like maybe it's just this like baby hero journey thing.
He looks more like a young Anakin, honestly. More than young Anakin looks like young Anakin.
It's true. With the curls and the heavy brow.
Yeah.
Every new kid shows up here and they think they're special.
What
So right about the
steroids
long
are
sleeves.
these?
That is so funny.
Ah! Sorry, the idea of a swirly is really traumatizing.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, but you were there.
What are all of these beads?
Mm.
I'm Annabeth.
Are you stalking me, Annabeth?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I've been waiting to
She's
see
so little.
if something like this would happen. So I know if you can help me
You do what?
win capture the flag.
I was gonna say capture the flag, then I was like, no, I'm confusing it with something else, I'm sure.
No, it's capture the flag.
Annabeth sees the world differently, always 6 steps ahead of everyone else.
Because she's got brains. She's a big brain up there.
A long time ago, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades agreed their children were becoming too powerful, so they made a pact not to father anymore.
You were gonna say they nerfed their kids.
Thalia didn't make it. But Annabeth and me,
She definitely did. Isn't she like the evil person?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I guess spoilers if you're just watching the show and haven't read the book, but I mean, they're gonna be like real shot in the dark spoilers.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I can't, like, that also could just be me making up what I think is most interesting narratively.
right.
But that is a good point, guys. I guess, spoiler alert.
An episode and a half into it.
I trust these rules will be respected. Any magic?
I feel he has yet to be trained enough for the activity.
it's okay.
Don't bring your sword. Are you gonna stab a kid?
My job is. Maybe I won't even need a sword.
Let the games begin!
Today feel like a winning kind of day to you?
I'll see you on the other side.
She is a lot of like confidence and presence for such a little kid.
Truly.
Wow, it's intense. I mean, I guess this is where all of the like God child support is going. They're like, just make a camp for them or whatever. The next time some
didn't
mother
even
is like, I'm gonna need money to feed your child, they're like, yeah, 4 centuries ago, I paid into a summer camp. So like,
But I need this to go well today. I can't really get into it, but I need my father to see it go well. So if you're gonna expect me to...
She's like, yeah, you're the only one with a god as a parent. That's kind of everybody's vibe. We all have daddy/mommy issues.
Gift from my mom. Don't worry, you'll do great.
Do great? Do what? Great.
also like, how trippy is it if your mom is a god? Because I guess at some point your goddess mom just like left you on your
Storked
dad's
you.
doorstep. And he was like, I thought I had a one-night stand and now I'm a dad, you know?
Oh, not a floss.
Like a sad little, nothing floss show.
Sir.
Are the little children going to be in love? Like, I know everyone was very in love with the kid who played Peter Pan back in the early 2000s.
I think so. I think the little teeny bops are gonna have crushes.
Yes, he's adorbs. She's come for you.
Flags that way.
I don't know why. Since you're new and you've not really done much.
Revenge is more fun.
What could he possibly have done to you?
I mean, you're the ones who attacked him in the bathroom, so like, calm yourselves. Like a statue.
Oh. Ooh. I don't think they should be allowed to have these
full weapons.
Yeah.
A fraud. It'd make me feel better.
Well, I'm not here to make you feel better.
Also, like, it's well established that if he was a fraud, he wouldn't even be able to be in here. So you look really dumb.
Exactly. Also, she's giving such career vibes.
Yeah, for sure. Her and her other long sleeve people.
Yeah. Use the water first. I do remember spending a long amount of time in this first book being like, and we still haven't figured out that it's dad's Poseidon? Really? But then being like, I guess I am far older than the intended audience of this book. And maybe they did not have a Greek mythology stage. So.
Or like this started their Greek mythology stage.
Exactly. Well, don't use your nice spear if you don't want it to get hurt.
Maybe if your top fighters weren't like dealing with revenge or whatever.
It's a revenge party, would you say?
A party that ends with somebody's spear getting broke.
I'm sorry.
She was like, I was trying to help you. Okay? You were Annabeth reading it. You were like, he still hasn't figured it out yet.
Exactly right. Hello. Let me push you in the lake.
Somebody's being clummed.
Oh, okay.
Subtle.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Your dad's calling.
Oh, now he calls?
You have been claimed by Poseidon, Earthshaker, Stormbringer, Percy Jackson, forbidden child of the sea god. You are singular amongst demigods.
Oh, I forgot he lived alone in his dorm.
That's so sad. At least he gets a bed, right? He gets a bed, right?
Go. There you go. I just think it's very funny that apparently every place in this camp has to be horse accessible.
Zeus is looking for a thief, sees a forbidden child claimed by his jealous brother. It doesn't look good for you, kid.
I didn't.
Thanks. Helpful.
Your father needs your help.
Okay, but I've literally never met the guy.
Like, why would I help him? Ever.
Zeus is king on Olympus, and Poseidon has always resented it, but there is a third brother who has always deeply resented them both.
Way down under the ground.
The bolt is with Hades.
Okay, so that's where the mom comes into it all. We got it.
Good luck finding those guys, because it ain't gonna be me.
Oh.
Unfortunately for you all, we will now be singing for the entire season of this show.
Sorry about it.
His son.
I am Sally Jackson's son.
Say that, Percy.
She's the one who cared enough to call herself my mother. She's the one who got herself killed so that I could be safe here.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance. You will accept this quest.
I won't.
Go drink your Diet Coke.
Now is not the time.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have news.
Grover,
Sally Jackson is alive. It looked like she died, but it only looked that way.
Grover.
I think he's gonna help you, right? Because she's in Hades.
That's where they want you to go too, isn't it?
Okay, listen, Percy. Very important rule. Don't eat anything. Bring some granola bars. Even if your mom says she made it, that would be a great Hades trick.
Yeah, okay.
This is not a spoiler. I have no idea.
When do we leave?
See,
I think
refusal
you
of
need a
the
little more
call,
training.
acceptance of the call. I mean, yes.
Again, Zeus is so annoying. Like, oh, Zeus misplaced his lightning bolt. Like, why are you making that
seems like
everybody
a Zeus problem.
else's problem?
I think you should get some Apple tags and start sticking them on your shit if you can't keep track of it, okay?
Right. Like, or like you're literally the god of the gods. Just like make another lightning bolt. I don't know.
Thank you.
Like, how is it possible that this child
right
has been put on this mission? Like, that's a bad on Poseidon, and it's bad on Zeus, and it's bad on the
You're the king of the gods, and it's on a 12-year-old to solve your issues? Like, come on, man.
Come on. This is not a flaw of the narrative or the book. This is a flaw of Zeus.
Correct.
I am famously hard on the man for good reason.
Yeah.
I think he is whiny and annoying at best most of the time.
Many an issue with
many
that
an
one.
issue with that man, that god.
Famously, like, Father's God, kind of assholes in general.
Yeah.
You know? Your Odin's not a great hang. At least
Like,
for their children. Like,
I know
maybe
he's
cool
a
to have a drink with.
But like, don't get me started on Odysseus. Him and I, we also have an issue. I think their cast is really, really cute, and good and interesting.
Yeah.
I really like the performances so far. I don't know. I'm just enjoying it. It's a good show. I hope the teeny bops are having as good of a time with it as I am.
Yeah, I would say like middle grade fiction is what I would call it, right? Because it can be read by, like, parents can read it to their younger children, but I think it's like a really solid fit for your like junior high age.
Yeah, it's like middle school, like elementary middle, but that upper elementary, like, you're in the fourth grade, fourth, fifth.
I feel like it's such an underserved audience. You get something like the Babysitter's Club on Netflix, but largely it's kind of like everything seems to skip from like baby shows straight to Gossip Girl, and it's so hard to find something in the middle. My niece is 15, and she's still kind of in that like middle grade kind of like audience, and it's hard to find stuff to tell her to watch, because most things that call themselves teen shows, obviously they're all like college age casts doing very adult things. It was nice to actually have like appropriate middle grade, like,
yeah, no, I think this is really good for that
older
age
children
group.
Yeah.
And it's, high quality, for them.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm enjoying it.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tell us all of your many thoughts, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.